Attorney General. It has been an honor to serve as your clerk recorder. I still have 11 months to go, so I'm going to keep on working hard for you. But I'm very pleased, also an honor to be here and say some comments here this morning at Wayne's announcement. The county clerk and recorder, as John alluded to, is a public service job. You don't get hired because you're going to set public policy. You have to follow the Constitution, you have to follow the laws, and what we need is someone who's going to be very active in being sure that we, when the law defines eligibility, for example, for voting, you got to be sure that people fight for that. We got to be sure that people fight for photo identification when people go to vote. Eligibility has to do with citizenship and 18 years of age, and you can't believe how hard I've worked up in Denver to try and help legislation get passed the last 5 years to get proof of citizenship when people vote. I think Wayne's going to pick up that mantle and continue that. Voter registration drives. There is a lot of fraud in voter registration drives. And you have people, and I'll give one example because I love this one. In November of 2006, Senate Majority Leader Ken Gordon said to me, directly to my face here at El Pomar when he was running against Mike Kaufman for Secretary of State, he said, "Bob, access to the ballot for everyone is more important than determining their eligibility to vote." Ken Gordon, he keeps on saying it, and he wants the government to prove that you're eligible to vote, not you as an individual. He doesn't believe in personal responsibility. Let me just say this. The Clerk and Recorder's Office has 4 statutory responsibilities: conducting elections in the county, registering vehicles, recording documents that affect title to real estate in the recording department, and also serving as clerk to the Board of County Commissioners. It's a very difficult job. It's a very complex job with 7 departments, those 4 statutory ones and 3 support departments in IT, accounting, and the distribution center and warehouse. In this race for county clerk and recorder, you have several candidates, a lot of candidates. There's some good ones, and I'll tell you right now, there's some that are not so good. It's like in agriculture, you have to separate the wheat from the chaff. Now, if you wheat, right, think wheat. So the choice is very important. I really, having gotten into this job pretty, people say sometimes I take this job too seriously. Well, you have to take this job seriously. And I'm looking forward to working very hard one more year at this job and then moving on to something else. But in the meantime, please be very careful about your choice for county clerk and recorder. Please be sure that someone will pick up the mantle where I leave it and do an even better job, because I'm sure there's candidates out there that can. So remember, separate the wheat from the chaff. Thank you.